What's up everyone, welcome back to another Shadow Raven 7 video. In today's video, we will be discussing Marvel Tōken, a brand new fighting game coming to console and PC in 2026. I was lucky enough to be some of the people that got access to the closed beta version of the game. I will be giving my overall opinions on what I thought, things that can be changed, and just overall how I feel about the game and how I think it will do when it's officially released. First, I want to talk about this game's version of the Battle Hub. This game has a bunch of lobbies that are based on your region that all have a 64-player cap. This honestly reminds me of Street Fighter a lot, and I do enjoy it. The only thing is that there can be a little bit of a wait time in between matches because you're waiting for another person to walk up to these little arcade booths that both of you must click to enter a match. I can't say I very much do enjoy the lobby, but I do wish it does get expanded in the future. I honestly just want more of a cooler environment. The whole galaxy kind of vibe does get a little bit boring, but I feel like that's just going to be something that comes into the future. Like, imagine the maps that we play on had like their own arcade booth or lobby version. I feel like that would be something super cool to see. But I do enjoy the lobby system, apart from the part that it can take a while to get into matches or you might have to join multiple lobbies. Very nice. Next, let's hop into the overall gameplay. The main advertisement of this game is that it's one of the first fighting games to bring us 4-on-4 team battles. This is similar to the way that Skullgirls uses their 3-person team-up system. In this game, you can summon your allies by clicking X, and then you can also summon them while clicking X and square at the same time to do what's called a assembly smash, which is pretty much just a counter attack, or you can use it as a combo ender. As you call your characters out, there's a small window where you can hold X, and that's how you switch characters, allowing you to do multiple combos and multiple ultimates. The overall combat system in this game is very simplified compared to most. There are no quarter circle motions or any complicated motions when it comes to using the joystick for this game. Most, if not all, of the moves are just simply tilting square, triangle, circle, and X in different formations, which I've heard a lot of negative criticism because a lot of people do not like the way that automatic combos allow for people to deliver a lot of damage without clicking much. But personally, I don't find that to be a big issue, especially as someone that does not play fighting games as much. Each character in this game will have 2 versions of their ultimate, a 50% charge version and a 100% charge. The maximum amount of meter you can have is 150, allowing you to go for one of the strongest moves and potentially a weaker version. There's also smaller variants that take up 20% of your meter, such as Miss Marvel's grab or Spider-Man's web sling. Each character has this, and you can use these mid-combo to either recover, grab your opponent, or set up for some amazing air combos. Example being Dr. Doom's Disc of Energy, which you can use mid-air. The combo system, while very smooth, I do see what people mean when it comes to how easy the combos can be, because once you are stuck in someone who is just popping ult after combo after combo, it feels almost impossible to get out. And the damage in this game is extremely high to where I feel after you have maybe 1-2 rounds and your opponent's lost and has been able to charge up 150, it's pretty much a guaranteed win depending on how they play their cards. For instance, one of the characters I dislike the most is Ghost Rider, because his 50% ult is his card that can be dragged across the map. And for me, it's the hardest thing to dodge in the game. It's a full map projectile that just absolutely hits you like a truck. And I feel like that is kind of crazy, personally. Next, I would like to touch on the character designs and map designs. I absolutely love the way that the characters are done in this game. It's like you can tell that they took heavy inspiration from their respective comics, but then you see this almost new, cleaner design of them.
Why is it lagging so bad?
All the characters just look amazing, stunning designs. Did I forget to mention how great Storm looks? Storm just looks god tier. She is just really the goddess of Back to map design. These maps are done wonderfully. We only have 3 maps right now, those being New York, the Jurassic period, and the X-Men Mansion. I do love the addition of how we can punch our opponents through different parts of the map, how they did in Injustice games, and this truly allows us to see so many small little details and references throughout the map, especially the X-Men Mansion. On Twitter, this is everyone's favorite map due to the polls that they had ran, and the reason why is because the amount of detail and potential characters in the background. We have Gambit, Psylocke, Professor Xavier, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Iceman, and a Sentinel. I can't wait to see where the developers are going to go with this game, especially when it comes to its cast of characters. And I would personally love to see like some underrated characters, or potentially maybe even a crossover with Marvel Rivals when it comes to skins. I want to see this game truly develop into something that can shine in the main space of fighting games. So I feel like for this design team, they're doing great, and I hope they continue onward with releasing these amazing character designs. Let's hop into the downsides of this game. While it is only a beta, so take this with a grain of salt, these are personally the issues that I found. One of the biggest issues currently is how buggy and laggy the game is. Consistently through all of my matches, I was reaching 100 to 300 ping every single game. And for me and my friend, on day 1, we tried to play. We tried 5 different matches, and they each got canceled due to a connection error. You may even see in one of the clips when this video comes out of how buggy the game can be in certain instances. My second biggest issue with this game is the damage. I feel like the damage scaling is very high, especially for the way that this game has very easy combos and auto combos. The damage stacks up extremely quickly to the point where I don't feel like there's even enough time for you to like react before half of your health bar is gone in 2 to 3 moves. As you can see in this clip, we're doing 15k with only 1 to 2 strikes. These matches are very, very quick. So I don't know if they would increase our health or nerf the damage to allow these matches to go on for a little bit longer. And there's even an issue within the community where they say that the blocking in the game is not good. Or when it comes to counterattacks, if you counter, then your opponent counters. There's really no way to kind of save yourself from eating that insane amount of damage that these characters can deliver at such a fast pace. Last but not least, my biggest complaint about the beta, and I truly pray that if this game wants to shine, it will need this in its full version, and that is a training mode. When you first open the game, it's going to put you in the startup battle, which is the tutorial from the beginning, and then you can go to a lobby or you can go into a CPU fight, but there is no training. I feel like training is going to be necessary, especially for this whole 4-on-4 teaming mechanic, because yes, there are auto combos, so it is easy, but to optimize team combos and how you want to set up certain team matches, that is what I feel like we need a training mode for. So I truly hope they add it, and they even allow us to slow down the frames similar to Skullgirls. If y'all don't know, I'm a Skullgirls player, that's why I continue to reference it, because this is the closest game that I can relate it to. I feel like they should do something very similar in their training to where we can slow it down to practice and fully work out these combos and characters, because there is some insane potential with certain comps. I feel like this game genuinely has a chance to break out into the very competitive market of fighting games, and I truly hope that it will continue to add brand new characters, map designs, and honestly just stop this game from getting stale very quickly. I am even excited for the fact that this game is going to have an English dub when the game officially releases in 2026. And I wonder, are they going to be able to get anyone from the actual Marvel Cinematic Universe, or potentially even Marvel Rivals voice actors, or people from past Marvel games to voice these characters. Finally, I would like to give a big shout out to the developers of Marvel Tōken. I've actually enjoyed myself way more than what I thought I would when I first heard about this game and their first beta. and I can say that this game is great. I've already put over 15 hours into it in this very short period of 2 days that we had access, but they can trust and believe that I will be here with open arms when this game officially releases, and I hope that this video reaches people who are into fighting games and y'all will also check out this game. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Laters!
Awesome!